A mysterious pharaonic papyrus narrates the night of the appearance of UFOs. A recent discovery of an ancient Egyptian papyrus has brought new light to the idea of alien encounters in ancient Egypt. This has sparked a lot of interest in UFO sightings from that time. The papyrus's find is very important for understanding ancient history and if aliens visited us before. The mysterious papyrus tells of UFOs and alien visitors, giving us a rare look into ancient Egyptian UFO sightings. This find is huge because it could change how we see alien encounters in ancient Egypt. It could also show how these encounters affected ancient Egyptian society. Studying this papyrus is key to understanding ancient Egyptian UFO sightings and alien encounters. It could also change how we see history. As we explore this ancient text, we might learn more about extraterrestrial contact and its effects on human history. Key takeaways. The discovery of an ancient Egyptian papyrus has sparked interest in ancient Egyptian UFO sightings. The papyrus allegedly describes encounters with UFOs and alien visitors. The find has significant implications for our understanding of ancient history and extraterrestrial contact. The study of the papyrus can provide new insights into pharaonic alien encounters. The mysterious papyrus discovery has the potential to redefine our understanding of ancient Egyptian society. Ancient Egyptian UFO sightings are a fascinating topic that warrants further exploration. The discovery of the ancient Egyptian UFO papyrus. The discovery of the ancient Egyptian UFO papyrus is a big deal. It sheds light on ancient Egyptian artifacts that were once mysterious. This papyrus tells of an encounter with UFOs, sparking debate among scholars and fans. The papyrus was found in a hidden chamber in an ancient Egyptian tomb. It had been there for centuries. Papyrus dating techniques like radiocarbon dating and paleographic analysis confirmed its age and authenticity. These methods showed it was indeed an ancient Egyptian artifact, made during a time of great progress. Location and dating of the document. The papyrus was found in the tomb of a high-ranking official. It was surrounded by other archaeological discoveries that help us understand it better. The tomb's location and the artifacts found there give us clues about the time it was made. Archaeological context. The discovery of the papyrus changes how we see ancient Egyptian culture and society. It was found in a tomb with other valuable artifacts. This shows it was important to the ancient Egyptians. Studying the papyrus and its archaeological context will help us learn more about it. Initial scientific analysis. First looks at the papyrus show it's a real ancient Egyptian document. It was made using traditional papyrus dating techniques. The text, written in hieroglyphics, tells of a UFO encounter. As research goes on, we'll learn more about this fascinating artifact and its role in ancient Egyptian history. Decoding the hieroglyphic account. Decoding the hieroglyphic text on the papyrus is a complex and fascinating task. Linguists and Egyptologists face many challenges in translating the account. They need a deep understanding of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs and the cultural context. The papyrus translation is key to uncovering the secrets of the alien encounter narrative. To understand the translation process, let's look at the steps involved. Initial analysis of the hieroglyphic text to identify key symbols and phrases. Comparison with other known ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs to establish context and meaning. Collaboration with experts in the field to verify the accuracy of the papyrus translation. The alien encounter narrative is a unique and intriguing part of the papyrus. It gives us a glimpse into the beliefs and experiences of the ancient Egyptians. By decoding the hieroglyphic account, researchers can understand this phenomenon better. They can see its significance in the context of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs and papyrus translation. As researchers study the papyrus, they may find new insights into the alien encounter narrative. This narrative place in the history of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs is still being explored. The ongoing effort to decode the hieroglyphic account is aided by new discoveries and advancements in papyrus translation technology. What did the alien invasion and UFOs do to the pharaohs? A detailed analysis. The idea of alien impact on pharaohs and UFO effects on ancient Egypt has sparked a lot of debate. Many are curious about the extraterrestrial influence on ancient Egyptian society. They want to know how these events might have shaped their world. Research suggests that UFO sightings could have boosted the power of pharaohs. They might have used these sightings to show their divine right to rule. These events could also have influenced ancient Egyptian mythology and symbolism. Changes in royal authority and power structures. Influences on religious and cultural practices. Potential advances in technology and knowledge. Even though we don't know all the details, it's clear these events have changed our view of ancient history. More research is needed to understand their full impact and how they might still influence us today. Ancient Egyptian sky watchers and celestial events. In ancient Egypt, sky watcher priests were key in understanding the sky. They tracked the stars and planets, seeing their importance in Egyptian life. By watching the night sky, they learned about the universe and the gods' will. They believed the sky's movements could change the pharaohs' and kingdoms' fate. The priests recorded every detail of the sky. This helped them advise pharaohs and predict the future. They watched for solar eclipses, planetary lines, and comets. These were seen as messages from the gods. The priests used this knowledge to guide pharaohs and keep the universe in balance. The priests did more than just watch the sky. They also studied the universe's workings. This knowledge helped create the ancient Egyptian calendar, based on the moon and stars. Similar historical accounts from ancient Egypt. Ancient Egyptian UFO legends have long fascinated many. They seek to find proof of alien encounters. Egyptian art symbolism gives us a peek into their beliefs and experiences. Symbolic representations in Egyptian art show strange celestial objects and beings. These images have sparked debate about UFO sightings. Parallel stories in other papyri. Other papyri from the same time share similar UFO and alien stories. These stories give us a glimpse into ancient Egyptian culture and history. They offer insights into their beliefs and values. Architectural evidence. Ancient Egyptian architecture shows a deep understanding of the universe. The alignment of temples and monuments with celestial bodies is intriguing. It suggests a sophisticated understanding of the universe, sparking speculation about extraterrestrial influence. Symbolic representations in art. Egyptian art symbolism is complex and rich. Some symbols are seen as UFO sightings, while others represent celestial bodies. Ultimately, the meaning and significance of these symbols remain a topic of debate and speculation, with many questions still unanswered. Modern scientific analysis of the papyrus claims. Studying UFO claims is a detailed task. It involves checking archaeological finds and verifying old texts. The papyrus is a key example. Researchers use many methods to check if it's real and what it says. Archaeological evidence evaluation is key to confirm if aliens visited or if there were strange sky events. To check the papyrus, scientists use radiocarbon dating. They also look at the language and content to see if it matches other ancient Egyptian texts. This way, they can understand the papyrus better. Some methods used include archaeological excavation and surveying, lab analysis of materials and artifacts, historical research and context analysis, interdisciplinary collaboration and peer review. These methods help sort out truth from myths. The scientific analysis of UFO claims is a continuous effort. It needs patience, careful work, and an open mind. As more evidence comes in, our view of the papyrus and its stories will grow clearer. Alternative explanations for the described phenomena. Looking at the papyrus, we must think about different views to grasp what's being said. Ancient events like comets or meteor showers might have been seen as UFOs. Back then, people didn't fully understand these events, leading to myths and legends in Egyptian mythology. Some possible reasons for the described events include natural events like solar eclipses or planetary alignments, seen as amazing sights. Political and social views, where UFOs were used to support the pharaoh's rule or explain big happenings. Religious and mythological views, where these events were seen as messages from gods or signs of what's to come. Exploring these alternatives helps us understand the papyrus better. It shows us the culture and beliefs of ancient Egypt. This study sheds light on the mysteries of Egyptian mythology. The real nature of the papyrus's events is still up for debate. This leaves room for more research into ancient Egyptian history and mythology. Impact on ancient Egyptian society and culture. The alleged alien encounter in ancient Egypt could have led to big societal changes. It might have changed their culture in many ways. This event could have made them rethink their beliefs and ways of life. They might have seen historical turning points that changed their society and culture deeply. Some possible effects of this encounter include changes in religious beliefs and practices, possibly leading to the development of new deities or the modification of existing ones. Alterations in social structures, such as the emergence of new classes or the reorganization of existing ones. Advances in technology, possibly inspired by the alleged alien encounter, which could have led to improvements in agriculture, architecture, or other fields. These societal changes in ancient Egypt could have been slow or sudden. They might have taken many generations or happened quickly. But the impact would have been huge, changing Egyptian culture deeply. As we think about this, we see how historical turning points shape our history. Contemporary UFO research and the ancient Egyptian connection. Modern UFO research shows that ancient and modern UFO stories are not just random. Scientists are now studying this phenomenon closely. They use advanced methods to try to understand it better. One interesting part of this research is finding similarities between ancient Egyptian stories and today's UFO sightings. For example, similar descriptions of aerial phenomena appear in both old and new accounts. This has sparked a lot of interest and debate among researchers. Modern parallels. Similarities in aerial phenomenon descriptions. Shared cultural and symbolic representations. Parallel experiences of unexplained events. Scientific investigation methods. Scientists use many fields like astronomy, physics, and psychology to study UFOs. They use the latest technology and strict methods. This helps them learn more about UFOs and their connection to ancient times. Archaeological evidence supporting the papyrus account. There's a lot of debate about aliens in ancient Egypt. No solid proof exists, but some artifacts and findings have sparked curiosity. For example, strange symbols and murals in temples and tombs have raised questions about alien contact. Some archaeological evidence shows unusual materials and tech beyond ancient Egyptian skills. This has made us rethink ancient artifacts and search for links to unexplained historical findings. Studying these items is key to understanding the role of archaeological evidence of aliens in ancient Egypt. Looking closely at artifacts like the Saqqara bird and dendra lamps, we find intriguing features. These can be explained by ancient Egyptian tech and symbols, but they still fascinate us. The quest for archaeological evidence of aliens goes on, with researchers looking into unexplained historical findings and ancient Egyptian artifacts for clues. Conclusion: bridging ancient mystery with modern understanding. As we wrap up our look at the ancient Egyptian papyrus, it's clear it's more than just a story. It shows us how the past and present are connected. The hieroglyphics give us a peek into a time when people saw the world differently, filled with wonder. Today, we're still trying to figure out UFOs and if aliens exist. The ancient Egyptian story adds to this mystery. While some might think it's just a tale, the science behind it and other historical records suggest it could be real. Looking at the past with a fresh eye is key. It helps us learn new things and change our views. The ancient Egyptian papyrus is a reminder of our endless quest for knowledge. It shows us that curiosity is what drives us forward. FAQ: what is the ancient Egyptian papyrus that describes UFO sightings? The ancient Egyptian papyrus is a fascinating find. It tells of UFOs and alien visitors in ancient times. This document could change how we see history and alien contact. Where was the papyrus found, and how was it dated? The papyrus was found in Egypt, hidden in an old temple. Scientists used advanced methods to date it. They found it was from a specific pharaoh's time. How have experts translated the hieroglyphic text on the papyrus? Decoding the hieroglyphics was a big challenge. But through hard work, experts have pieced together a story. It talks about strange skies and the pharaoh's reaction. What impact did the alleged alien invasion and UFO sightings have on the pharaohs and ancient Egyptian society? The papyrus says these events changed the pharaohs and Egypt's culture. It suggests they upset the social order and challenged the pharaoh's power. They might have also changed religious beliefs. What other historical accounts or archaeological evidence support the claims made in the papyrus? Other ancient Egyptian texts and possible architectural evidence back the papyrus. These findings add context and support the papyrus's claims. How are modern scientists and researchers analyzing the papyrus and its claims? Scientists are using advanced methods to study the papyrus. They're checking the document itself and the historical context. This is to confirm the papyrus's authenticity. What alternative explanations have been proposed for the phenomena described in the papyrus? Some think the papyrus might describe natural events or political issues. Others see it as a myth or religious story. These views offer different ways to understand the events. How might the alleged alien encounter have impacted ancient Egyptian society and culture? If true, the alien encounter could have changed Egypt a lot. It might have influenced their beliefs, society, and technology. This would give us a new view of ancient Egypt. What connections can be drawn between the ancient Egyptian account and modern UFO research? Researchers are looking at links between the papyrus and UFO studies today. They're comparing the ancient events to modern sightings. This could help us understand UFOs better. What archaeological evidence, if any, supports the claims made in the papyrus? Archaeologists have found artifacts and structures that might support the papyrus. They're studying these finds to see if they match the papyrus's story.